Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, today I have another question, and here they say in a bookstore 60 books of same kind. Here kind is missing. Let me write kind of same kind. Occupy 1.5 meter of shelf length. So part A, how much shelf length is required for 300 such books? And part B, if a shelf is 80 centimeter long, how many such books are needed to fill the shelf completely? So first I am gonna using proportion method, and second would be unitary method. Method 1, that is using proportion. To start this method, first I will take complete condition from my question, that is 60 books of same kind occupy 1.5. so this one is actually complete condition. So here I will write like number of books x sub 1 is equal to 60 and length of shelf, let it be y sub 1 is equal to 1.5. In our first question I also told that this is actually complete condition, but so you always need to receive such information from our statement. Always do this thing first. Then part A, that is half conditions, or I should say that is required. So here in part A they say how much shelf length is required for 300 such books. So let me write number of books x sub 2 is equal to 300 and length of shelf y sub 2, and let it be capital X meter. This will be in meter. Here the 60 books can occupy a shelf length of 1.5 meter. This is given. I have forgot to write m. You can see this 1.5, so it's 1.5. Recalling our statement of proportion, this statement of proportions can be written as x sub 1 divided by x sub 2 is equal to y sub 1 divided by y sub 2. You can use this one, or this is same, x sub 1 y sub 1 is equal to x sub 2 y sub 2. You can use this one or this one as well. There is no difference between the answer will be same. Whatever is required, that can be achieved either using this one or this one. Now let me use this one. Writing the information I have, so here x sub 1 is equal to 60, x sub 2 is equal to 300, y sub 1 is equal to 1.5 meter, don't forget to write unit, and y sub 2 is equal to x meter. So by cross multiplication, this 60 will multiply with x and 1.5 will be multiplied with 300. So let me write it. 60x is equal to 300 into 1.5 meter. Now to get x, as this x is multiplied with this 60, so I have to make this x alone. To do so, I will divide 60 on both sides of equality, same as this side. Now this 60 will cancel with each other, so boom, boom, and now this 0 with this 0, and 6 1s are 6 and 6 5s are 30. Now 5 into 1.5, so x is equal to 5 into 1.5 meter gives us 7.5 meter. So this is the answer. This part was how much shelf length is required for 300 such books. So I would need 7.5 meters of space to place such books, that is 300 books. Now second part of it, method 1, using proportion. Now taking that complete situations for this part as well, number x sub 1, that is 60 number of books, x sub 1 is equal to 60, and length of shelf occupied y sub 1, that is 1.5 meter. And using this condition we can find out rest of whatever is required. Either we can find out number of books when we need to find out space, and we have been given with number of books as well. So here they say that how much books will be required if a shelf is 80 centimeter long, how many such books are needed to fill the shelf completely. So here number of books x sub 2 is, that is what I need to have this one, and length of shelf occupied y sub 2, and that is 80 centimeter. One thing I need to tell you, that here we have a unit, that is meter, and here we have centimeter. This one is, this must be converted into meter, or meter must be converted into centimeter, so that we have same unit in both the cases. Either here it must be in centimeter, or this will be converted into meters. Okay, so let me convert this centimeter into a meter, which is easy part of doing this thing. So Cinti is nothing but it is a prefix. In Cinti it is actually Cinti, which is denoted by C, and it is equal to 1 by 100. So let me write this 80, and for Cinti I am gonna multiply this one 1 by 100. M will retain its place, so it will be as it is. So now this 0 gonna cancel with this one, and I will come up with this 8 by 10. So this one will be equal to 0.8 and meter. So 80 centimeter is equal to 0.8 meter. Now when we have all the data, we can use their proportion statement, which is x sub 1 divided by y sub 1 and x sub 2 divided by y sub 2, putting the value of x sub 1, which is 60, and y sub 1, which is 1.5 meter, is equal to x sub 2, which is required, and let it a capital X, and then we have y sub 2, which is equal to 0.8 meter. So let me repeat this thing, that this unit must be same as this one, or here there should be no different units. Like we can do, or we can continue our this question with centimeters and meters involved. So you have to just make these units same. This multiply with this one or this one. So let me multiply this 0.8 to both sides of equality. So only x 0.8 meter multiplied by 0.8 meter is equal to 61.5 meter into 0.8 meter. So multiplying this 0.8 meter to both sides of this equality, this gonna be cancelled with this one, and this m will cancel with this one, and let's do some more calculation. To make it 8, I will just place 1 for this point, and this point is gone for this one, and now we have only one digit to write up this point. So you will plot this 0, and this will be 1.5, and I will do same. Now this isn't 1. Okay, so this is the point which is gone. So this is now 60 into 8. Now for this point I will write 1 in numerator, and then I will place 0 for this 5. So it's 15, it will become 15 is I place 1 for this point and numerator, so 0 into 10. So boom, this will be gone. Now 15 ones are 15 and 15 fours are 60. Now 4 into 8 will give me numbers of book. 8 is equal to 32. So these are the number of books to fill 80 centimeter shelf completely. So you would always need 32 books to fill 80 centimeter shelf completely, when you can place 60 books, and that occupy a space of 1.5 meters of shelf line. Now it's time to solve this same question with another method, that is method of unitary. So let's move on. Unitary method, which is second method of this same questions, I will make some sequence of words, and where I will be able just to apply this unitary method, and I would encourage you to watch last video of question 1, where I have told you something about unitary method. So what we will do here is just make this sequence of words. So here it is like 60 books of same kinds occupy shelf length equal to 1.5 meter. So let me write it. 60 books of same kind occupy shelf length equal to 1.5 meter. Now just to make it 1, I will divide 60 here as well as here. So let's do this 60 by 60 books. Now dividing this 60, so we will get here 1 book of this kind occupy shelf length equal to 1.5 by 60 meter. Now we need to find out how much space will be occupied by this number, which is 300. So what we need to do, just multiplying this 300 with this one as well as with this one. That is why, because of this one, we call this unitary unit, which means 1. So one's method, I should say that 1. So we create 1 in our statement and then multiply what is required. So multiplying this 300 to this one, books of same kind will occupy shelf length equal to, now multiplying this 300 with this number. So 1.5 into 60. So this 0 will cancel with this one, and now 6 ones are 6, 6 fives are this. So again we come up with 5 into 1.5, and here I forgot to write m, which is our unit. So this will get us 7.5 meter. So 300 books of same kind will occupy shelf length of 7.5 meters when we have 60 books of same kinds occupy shelf length of 1.5 meters. So this is how we can solve these questions by unitary method.
After having this simple unitary method, I have a super short unitary method as well. So let's take it out of big. Super short unitary method. Here see that we have 60 books which occupy 1.5 meter of shelf length. Now dividing 60 both side. Now as we need to have 300 such books, so multiplying 300 here and here as well. So this will result us 1 is cancelling out this one, 60 with another 60, and 1 into 300 gives us 300 books. A calculation of these number is same as we have done earlier. So I would write it in a simple way, that is 7 point, this gives me 7.5 meter.
For this same part B, we can use this same method. So let's now make some sequence of words. Is 60 books of same kind occupy 1.5 meter of shelf length? This can be write in another way, and there are so many ways just to write this same statement in other words, and I will write like 1.5 meter of shelf length can hold 60 books. And for this I need to have this one, so to get it I can also write this 1.5. Now if I want to convert it into centimeters, so multiplying it by 100 will get me centimeter. So by multiplying like 0.5 and 100 here and 100 here, which is equal to 1. So I'm making no change to this one. So equal to this of shelf can hold 60 books. Now it's 1.5 into 100, and for this 1 over 100, for this 100 meter I will write it as 1.5 into 100, and this can be written as centi. So I told you that centi is nothing but equal to 1 over 100. So instead of that one, as we know that dozen, this one is also a number. So dozen of balls means 12 balls. Similarly, this one is a prefix, so it is a number, which is this number. Now let's 1.5 gets multiplied with 100, I will get so 20. So taking this point on right side of this 5 to 2, so it will become like this one, centimeter. So 150 centimeter is equal to 1.5 meter. So this can be also, let me write this statement again, is 150 centimeter of shell can hold 60 books. Then 1 centimeter, so dividing 150 on both sides of shell, I'm not gonna forget to write L this time, can hold 60 by 150, dividing this 150 here as well as here. So I will come up with 1, so cancelling these 150 with each other, 1 centimeter of shell can hold 60 by 150. So cancelling these zeros will leave me 6 by 15, and again cancelling using 3, so 2 3s are 6 and 3 5s are 15. So cancelling this 6 and 15 using 3, so I have 2 by 5 books. Now I will multiply this one with 80, as I need to find out number of books which will fill 80 centimeter of shell completely. As I have multiplied 80 here, it will be multiplied here as well. So 2 by 5 into 80. 5 ones are 5, 5 16s are 80 books. So now 2 into 16 is equal to 32 books. So 32 books can fill this shelf of 80 centimeter completely. So this is how we can solve this question by two methods. In unitary methods we have ways to make a sequence of words. What can you make out of these words? So comment it. I would like to see such sequence of words.
And before rocking you a very goodbye, I would like to share super short unitary method for this part as well. So is 1.5 meter can hold 60 books. I'm not gonna make this one over here. So before that, I would like to make it centimeter or convert this meter into another unit of centimeter, as we have to find that how much 80 centimeter shelf can hold. So I would convert this meter into centimeter. To do that, I would multiply this one with 100 and divide it by 100. So 1.5 into 100 now is 1.5 into 100 into 1 by 100 meter gives us 60 books. When this 1.5 multiplied into this 100, it will get us 150, and this 1 over 100 gives me centi. Centi has a prefix of 1 over 100, and this m will retain its place. We have done this in our previous method as well. Now divide it by 150 to make it 1. So this is equal to 1 centimeter, and using 32 and 5 books, now multiplying 80 over here as well as here. So 1 into 80 centimeter, and here 2 by 5 into 80 books. So 5 ones are 5 and 16 5s are 80. Now 2 into 16 is equal to 32 books. So this 80 centimeter can hold 32 books.
Thank you. And before leaving, so I'm gonna post my next video, next questions. Do subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Also check out the description as well. Thank you.